Hello, this is Peter D. Shalane, and this is my August 2026 Edmonton Real Estate Report. The title of my video today is Preventing Basement Flooding Part 2. But first, let me get into the statistics from the Realtors Association of Edmonton about our real estate market. First of all, compared to last year at this time, sales are down 11%. And inventory, that is number of listings, is up 17.9%. That is too many homes for sale. There's a total of 8,142 residential properties for sale in Edmonton. That is too many. Having said that, prices are still going up. They're up 2.6% despite that negative news. And that is a reflection of our strong Alberta economy. How many people are working, which is a lot, and the fact that people are still moving into Alberta. Now I want to get into what is really significant, which is preventing basement flooding. As you know, we've had a record-breaking rainfall this summer. It is record-breaking. The last time that we had a record-breaking rainfall was in 1953, 73 years ago, when there's 417 millimeters of rain from June through August. This year, we've had 580 millimeters and the summer is not over. So last month, I talked about the importance of negative grade, the fact that adjacent to the foundation wall, the slope of the ground has to be running away from the home so that snow melt and rainwater flows away from the house and not towards the home. That's the number one reason for basement flooding. Today, what I want to do is talk about 3 more things that'll help you a lot in terms of preventing basement flooding. And one of them is to ensure that your downspout extensions extend several feet away from the home. If that's what you have, you need to make sure that those extensions are diverting the rainwater several feet away from your foundation. Another thing that you should do is make sure that your eaves troughs are free from leaves and debris. If they are full of leaves and debris, what will happen is the rainwater will spill over from the eaves troughs, fall on the ground, run past the home, run down the side of your house, and then run towards the side of your foundation, right next to your foundation. That is not what you want. You want the water to be running away from your foundation. So it's important to check your eaves troughs to make sure that they're free from leaves and debris. And finally, this is really something that helps a lot, is having a sump pump if possible. My wife and I, we have a sump pump, and not only do we have a sump pump, we have an alarm on the sump pump, and I test it once in a while. What it does is, if it's not working, the alarm goes off. That's really important to make sure your sump pump is working, that it's plugged in. Also, on top of that, on my phone, I've got an app which tells me if the sump pump is not working and if the water level is too high within the sump pump. The name of my app is called Night Eye. It's on my app and I really appreciate it. So those are the things that you can do to make sure that you do not have the misery and the sadness and the enormous hassle of a flooded basement. This is Peter D. Shalane. Have a nice day.